Okay, hello and welcome to a new video that I'm going to make. It's on very AFKable range XP. First of all, just like to say, yeah, I know I haven't made a video in forever, but no one really cares because they're not to any sort of good standard. So, let's get into the video. This method of training your ranged is very AFKable and you can do it just at any time. Now, the requirements are pretty much requirements to go into the Dominion Tower, which is at least 120 combat and at least 20 of the required quests done. So once you get those requirements, feel free to use this method. Now, all it involves is killing Draenor. Now I'll show you that very soon. What you want is some good range XP and black knives. You'll see that. Let's quickly show you iron knives. They 118 range bonus, so let's do a quick compare. They have 5, whereas black knives have double that, and they have double the range XP, so they're much better, and they are very cheap also. Then you've got myth knives, which are like 3 times as expensive. Only have 2 more range strength and 1 more accuracy, which isn't really that useful, especially because this thing is such a low level. So you just want to get a bunch of black knives or iron if you just want to get iron, and then simply prayer potions and extreme ranging potions, depending on how long you want to stay here, and a super Dominion medallion if you want to be a bit cheaper, which I will explain later. So simply, when you're ready, simply run up to the Dominion Tower, go freestyle, and select to attack to fight Count Draenor. You will have to unlock him by completing waves of endurance, which is very easy. So just do like a few waves of that, and you will get him quite quickly. And unlock him, and then you can do this. So simply come in, pot up, put your prayers on. I'm on curses, so I can only use the leech range, but I can also use Berserker. Now, if you want to do the cheaper method, you can simply put on your Super Dominion medallion, and it will give you a plus range bonus by +8. But it appears I was still potted. So if I put this back on, it's going to take my stats back down. So I'm just going to leave it on. And you'll see that once he reaches low life points, when he's about to die, he simply regenerates, and this does not interrupt battle, so you can continue to do this for an extended period of time. Now, you can make this really AFKable by not using pots, not using prayer, and just coming in and going duh, duh, duh. You will, however, have to check back every 5 minutes or so. Now, if you want to do this just a tiny bit on the jet, which I wouldn't suggest now because the bots are gone, you can get an auto clicker and just get it to click the screen constantly. I used to do that for about 1.5 to 2 years ago at Bandits, the Bunyip, but I wouldn't advise doing this now. Simply just come back every 5 minutes and just move your keys or type something or use your F keys. It's really simple. So I was just doing this while watching a movie or something, and it's really easy AFK range XP that you can do for a long time, and that's about all there is to it. When you've finished killing him, when you're done with your training, simply pick up the stake and the stake hammer and finish and kill him, and you'll be able to leave. Now, quick side note, I would suggest using Eagle Eye or Rigor if you have it. It doesn't really matter if you have the top range gear. I just have Glavins because I use them at DKs and middle, and I've got a reasonable sized bank. I wouldn't suggest buying them just for this. If you just have snakeskin boots, just use snakeskin boots. If you only have D-hide, just use D-hide. There's a Carol's Coif if you want to. Or just use whatever range bonus you have, and that will do fine. You don't even have to use pots or prayers. it will just make the method a bit faster. In all, this XP ranges from 70k plus XP per hour, depending on what your things are. If you're using pots, what your range level is. When I'm using kind of gear to an extent, and just all those things. But in all, it's a pretty good way to AFK range. Just thought I'd share. Thank you.